Oh, well, thank you very much, Bill. I couldn't have written that any better myself, as a matter of fact. And thanks for the invitation to serve as the MC this year. Impossible shoes to follow from last year when Lance Holman served as MC, both at UC Davis and Riverside's my recollection, Lance. Is that correct? And so I'm really, really pleased to be here and to try to keep us on time, as Stelly said, and so and let you know some of the things that are going to be occurring here for today. But it's nice to be here at Stanford campus and with great company, great sponsors, and so with that we'll try to keep moving. And I want to thank the educational leaders that are here today, and more people are going to be drifting in. There's a lot going on in our K through 12 school systems right now. A lot of our folks are just back from their spring break. A lot of folks are planning, this is a testing window for a lot of our schools. Also, a lot of folks are planning for open house and things. So I know that some people are going to be drifting in throughout the course of the day. And for that, we're very, very appreciative. But it's also important that we be here. I'm the education guy. So, and I helped spearhead, I don't think Bill mentioned it, I wrote most of the Prop 39, not the energy Prop 39 in 2012, but if you turn the clock back to November of 2000, we had a Proposition 39, and that was the 55% vote. So we're passing local school bonds locally. Not that I keep track, but we're approaching about $80 billion of local generated funding capacity, bond capacity, that otherwise would not have passed. So I get how important facilities are, how important it is to have good quality infrastructure for our students. There are numerous studies that show when students have a well-lit classroom, when they're comfortable in terms of the weather and the temperature, when they have good ventilation, when they have nice modern facilities, students perform better. The attendance is up. You have better attendance for the teachers, for the staff, the students, the test scores, discipline problems are down. It's just real clear. And so that's one reason I really tried to make facilities an issue. And I'm going to be participating in a panel here in a few minutes and hope to be able to talk about the statewide bond that's on the ballot, and we're going to have a host of local initiatives that are on the ballot there as well. So the work that you're doing here today, just by being here, by getting out in front and utilizing renewable energy, it really does help. It translates into the classroom. It translates into the classroom for better academic progress. And it's better for our schools economically as well. So I'm also excited, just in closing on the education part, the internships that are available, particularly through SunPower, particularly in the energy field. We're doing much more today than we've ever done before in the area of career technical education. And many of the internship programs, and you're going to hear about that today, really do help prepare our students for success in this incredibly exciting industry. So with that, it really is a win-win, and we're going to hear about that as well. Now, before I have the pleasure of introducing our keynote speaker here for this morning, I want to remind you, if you have not had an opportunity to sign up yet, to tour this Stanford Energy Systems Innovations Project. That's going to take place at around 3 o'clock today. It's going to be a fascinating tour, and there are seats still available on a particular bus that we're all very familiar with, the electric bus. So please sign up at the registration desk out front. You'll also have an opportunity to ride on the zero emissions bus. Are you driving, John? Yes. And John's going to drive. So he was a big success at Casbo last week, and left Casbo last week, and the bus, he got here about 5 minutes ago. Oh, it is an all-electric bus. So, but the first priority, Green Fleet is the leader not only in California, not only in this country, but throughout the world for their innovation. And they're going to tell you about their buses for a little bit at the beginning of the tour. But it was such a big hit at CASBO, which is the California Association of School Business Officials. For those of you that weren't there, John was masterful. He parked the bus on basically the sidewalk, so the only way people could get from one convention hall to the other was go through the bus. You almost had to open the emergency exit and walk through and then get front. Well, not quite that, but it was just really the hit of the conference, and you guys did a super great job. Now for our keynote speaker for this morning, David Hochschild was appointed to the California Energy Commission by Governor Jerry Brown in February of 2013. David fills the environmental position on this 5-member, very important commission to our Prop 39 that was passed in 2012 to help our schools prepare for the energy needs. David's one of 4 people who by law are required to have extensive professional training in a very specific area. Those specific areas are either in engineering, physical science, environmental protection, economics, and the law. Commissioner Hochschild's career has spanned public service, environmental advocacy, and the private sector. Now, he first got involved in the solar energy field in the year 2001. In San Francisco, he was special assistant to a guy named Mayor Willie Brown. I knew Willie, worked with Willie, and I am no Willie Brown, I can tell you that. But when Willie was speaker in the assembly, I was the number 2 guy. So Willie used to call me his white arm. I guess I probably shouldn't say that. Willie launched very successfully citywide with David's help, a $100 million initiative to put solar panels on public buildings. He went on to co-found the Vote Solar Initiative, a 60,000-member advocacy organization promoting solar policies at the local, state, and federal levels. He served as executive director of a national consortium of leading solar manufacturers and worked for 5 years in Solaria, a solar company not too far from here in the Silicon Valley. From 2007 to 2008, he served as commissioner of San Francisco Public Utilities Commission. For his work to advance clean energy, David was awarded the Sierra Club's Trailblazer Award, the American Lung Association's Clean Air Hero Award, and also was recognized by the U.S. Department of Energy's Million Solar Roof True Champion Award. I don't think there's an award in the environmental field that David hasn't won. The commissioner holds a bachelor's degree from Swarthmore College and a master's of public policy degree from Harvard's Kennedy School of Government. Can we please have a warm Stanford welcome for Commissioner David Hochschild?